Hey guys, welcome back to episode 12? It might be episode 12, I'm not sure. Our show today, 18 segments, 125 minutes. I'll get our question for the episode out of the way. If you guys have seen Bound for Glory and Impact's more recent pay-per-views and shows, they not only brought back Sean Devari, Swoggle, and James Storm, but they seem to be keeping them around a bit. Is there any guys you'd like me to pick up? I can't see me picking up Swoggle, or even really Sean Devari. If you want James Storm, or all three of them, let me know. And if you have any ideas for all three of them, let me know. And also guys, after Bound for Glory, we will be doing another roundup, and some big WWE names have been let go, so let me know who you think that could be as well. So we'll get into the episode here now. So, little error here already. It's meant to be Josh Matthews and Don Callis, but you know, it's our usual show intro. But imagine that's Josh Matthews instead of Josh Alexander. 44 though, not bad. Don't know actually, maybe that's more than usual. So the show will open with Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin calling out, you know, the other big players in the tag team division, the Good Brothers, Ace and Fulton, and the North, and challenging them to a fatal 4-way tag team match at Bound for Glory. 35 it isn't bad. Would have maybe liked more, but Sabin didn't follow the script well, so maybe that hampered it. 44, very good match, seeing it includes Alicia Edwards. Cena Dashwood, I can only assume, carries her in a 6-minute match when she pins her after a roaring elbow. 22 for Alicia Edwards, 46 for Tina Dashwood, pretty good. Tina probably should at some point join the championship discussion for Impact. Then after this we have a quick segment. Tina Dashwood, as soon as the bell goes, Kelly Ray's music hits and she flies down the ramp. Tina Dashwood barely rolls out of the ring, but you can see a far angrier version than Kelly Ray that we usually deal with. Of course, unfortunately in real life she has chose to retire, but in this world she is heading towards the top of our Impact Knockouts division. After chasing Tina out of the ring, she, you know, stares her down, heated, angry. A whole new Kelly Ray today. 38. Eric Young picks Rich Swann's poison. Swann has no idea who it could be. Eric Young doesn't have very many friends on the Impact roster, so he picks Swann's friend, Willie Mack. Now, I understand that maybe it's a bit... Some of you might think that there's a hole in the logic there somewhere of Eric Young and myself, of him picking Willie Mack, Rich Swann's own friend. And the match does kind of start off like that. You can tell Mack is just having fun. He knows he's got 10 minutes to, you know, show what he's got on Impact since he hasn't been on TV in a while. And then let Swann get the pin. But during the match at a certain point, Swann doesn't enjoy the fooling around. He doesn't enjoy this idea that Willie Mack is just gonna hand it to him. You know, he has a bit of a Kofi Kingston outburst in that gauntlet match where, you know, AJ Styles tells him, you know, he's done good enough, and he hits him back with the, you know, he's waited for 11 years for this. Rich Swann has maybe a similar outburst where Mack is toying with him because they're pals, and he's gonna let him pick his own poison against EY, and then Swann, you know, starts shoving him, and he gets a bit heated, and he's like, you know, this is my opportunity. I don't want you to take it lightly on me. If I can't beat you, how am I meant to beat him, kind of thing. And of course, he does beat him. Too long though. The match runs on after the 10 minutes. Swann did get the win though with their spin kick. 44 is a decent rating for this match. Willie Mack gets a 44, Swann a 45. So of course EOI will pick their match, and he will announce it next week. And then of course Eric Young hops into the ring and beats down Swann afterwards. And then he announces at this point that he will pick their match type for Bound for Glory. Just writing this down. Okay. 39. Maybe the show's not going to be great this week. So I thought we would go a bit different with this. Instead of just having them all come out at the start whenever the Guns announce that they're doing a challenge, I thought we'd have them answer it one by one. Of course, the Good Brothers, you know, maybe Carl's at a bar, he's having a drink, he's on his phone, he sees that they've been challenged at Bound for Glory, Doc happens to come back from wherever he was. He's like, oh, maybe Carl even spits out his beer, and he's like, Doc complains about him wasting beer, and then Carl's like, look, they've called us out for Bound for Glory. You in? Of course they are. They'll see the guns at Bound for Glory. So far, technically so far, the match is the Guns versus the Good Brothers. 39's not bad. Maybe we're going to struggle to get a good show this week. Some of my matches aren't great, but I think the main event will pull us through. 39 again, as Jordan Grace and beats Taya Valkyrie, where they fall from Grace in 10 minutes. Just another chance for Jordan Grace to prove how good she is in the ring, as she has sort of been our female ace. 42 for her, 40 for Taya Valkyrie. Does Archie say any reason why it didn't get no associated storyline, no experience, inconsistency? Okay, that's fine. Next segment, 33, as Jordan Grace cuts a passion to beef his promo about how at Bound for Glory she will win because she has to win and she needs the win more than Deonna Purrazzo. And of course, Jordan Grace did put up that if she doesn't beat Deonna Purrazzo, then she can't challenge for the belt as long as she has it, so it's a must-win for her. Hernandez and Anthorn still probably a bit high in the card, but we need something to break up the action. Didn't have much heat and terrible wrestling. Hernandez defeats Thornstowe with a border toss in 4 minutes. 36 for Hernandez, 27 for Thornstowe. This might not be a great card, but we'll build it up again next week, and then Bound for Glory we will blow the roof off the place, hopefully. 45, saving it a wee bit. Ace Austin and Madman Fulton, not Alex Shelley, sorry, are backstage, and they can't believe their luck that the Guns have been so stupid as to challenge them again, and to also make it more difficult for the Guns themselves to win and retain their belt. Of course, Fulton and Austin are in. 45, a good segment. Ace Austin, of course, a future star in this company as long as nobody steals him from me. 52, even better, great match. Sami Callihan, 57, 43 for Dez, as Callihan defeats Dez in 14 minutes with a headlock driver. Again, giving the Rascals a bit of a way to show off in defeat, as they are again involved in the Sami Callihan RVD story. And of course we will get... Oh, I've just realized I missed one of my storylines. I need to write that down. Of course, we should have a segment in here for Trey versus Bay. But apparently we forgot it. So, next episode, I guess. And then this is a more serious RVD. He's backstage. As Sami Callihan is celebrating, we see RVD appear on the screen. He's punching and kicking a punching bag, and then he turns to the screen and he says, Sammy, you wanted the old RVD, you got him, me and you, Bound for Glory, hardcore match. So Sami Callihan has awoken, I don't want to say the beast, but he's awoken RVD, and he's got what he wanted. He pile drived Kitty Forbes for it, so hopefully Callihan can withstand what RVD brings to him at Bound for Glory. 44 for Eddie Edwards' promo on Moose and EC3. He sort of says, he's not afraid to take on them both at Bound for Glory. He's Mr. Impact. This is his show. This is his brand. And he will be the one left standing, as he'll take on all comers any day, anytime. And then we have Josh Alexander and Ethan Page. They just talk about how, how great it's going to be that not only tonight will Josh Alexander become the Impact World Heavyweight Champion, but they will become Tag Team Champions at Bound for Glory. So yes, they're accepting the Guns' challenge because they know, one, Josh Alexander, the Walking Weapon, is that his name? Can go twice in one night. Easy, no problem. So they can beat the Guns, and then he can beat EC3 and whoever else he has to beat in the main event. No problem, and they will run Impact Wrestling like they should. 38, not amazing, but we'll take it. The match should hopefully be good. 48 was hoping for better, actually. I was almost expecting to swap the Sami Callihan-Dez match with this one, rating-wise. But Eddie Edwards defeats Josh Alexander in 15:41. With a forward long blower, Eddie makes defense number 4 of the Impact World title. Eddie Edwards has an in-ring performance of 56. Josh Alexander 45, not bad, but he was off his game, unfortunately. He was holding back and inconsistent. And then lack of associated storyline, that's fine. Hope for better. Hope we would have hit at least 50, but we might actually get a decent show out of this. 50 match rating, as Moose again attacks Eddie Edwards. But this time he is saved by EC3 as the two then stare down as Impact goes to black. Show rating 49, not as good as usual, but there was a point there I thought it was going to be worse. So, and of course, yes, we did forget to book something for Trey Miguel versus Chris Bay, so it will get sent off. It will get on next week. So let me know what you thought of the show below. Again, let me know if you want me to sign any of the new guys Impact have signed. And let me know if you're excited for Bound for Glory. So far the card looks like Eddie Edwards versus Moose versus EC3 for the Impact World title. Deonna Purrazzo versus Jordan Grace. If Jordan Grace does not win, she can never compete for the Impact title while Deonna Purrazzo holds the belt. Eric Young versus Rich Swann in a match we do not know the stipulation for. Fatal 4-way tag team match. Guns, Good Brothers, Ace and Fulton, and the North. And RVD versus Sami Callihan in a hardcore match. And the X Division match, Trey Miguel versus Chris Bay. So I think it's a good card so far. Quite a stacked card, but it's a heavy wrestling card. It's a card you want to see. The kind of card that Impact, in my opinion, needed to put out to capitalize on their momentum they made all the way back at Slammiversary. Thank you guys for checking out this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.